And welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario RPG. Between this video and the last one, I spent about 45 minutes mashing on the A button and right on the D-pad until I got enough wins in Look the Other Way to hopefully get the star egg on this win. I did get the star egg, and then I rewinded to just before I played this round, so let me see here. Yes, we got the star egg. Now, I've mentioned this before, but since it helps to go over it again, the star egg is like a rock candy. It is an attack item that you can use in battle, and it'll deal a bit of damage. However, it deals half the damage the rock candy does. It only deals 100 damage. However, the big advantage of the star egg over rock candies is that the star egg is an infinite use item. You can use it endlessly and kill enemies that way very safely. It's ideal for low-level challenges. Once you have access to it, you basically have no reason not to pick it up and just spam it endlessly. Every time you enter the gate, you get the Mode 7 animation again, by the way. Now, the star egg is not too terribly useful, because, well, we're not playing a low-level game, but it is an interesting item. I'm not actually sure if it's affected by the attack buff status like the rock candies are, so what the heck, I'll try that out in an upcoming fight. Bowser has the Troopa pin, doesn't he? Oh, whoops. I'm getting so caught up in thinking about what I can do later in this video, I'm not paying attention to the now. But now that we have gotten the star egg, which is the last real side quest item that I wanted to get, I could, like, farm red essences from Yoster Isle, but oh my goodness, I am doing terrible. But I don't think that's entirely necessary. Okay, thankfully it did bounce me back up to the platform we were just on. Oh, whoops. Yeah, not doing so hot here. I was trying to make sure I didn't fight the Glum Reaper there, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, most of the gate revolves around these spitting nuts on the screw tracks. You just have to keep jumping along these and get close enough so that you can clear the distance. And I don't know why oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm suddenly having so much trouble with these. Clearly I'm not paying nearly enough attention. Probably I should let go of the dash button when I'm on these, in order to minimize the trouble I have getting across. Yeah, this is much better. This is much better. So yeah, just move them along a little bit, and we will make it across, no problem. Head into the area where we got the final hidden treasure chest of the game, and a complete non-reward for doing so. Here we've got, let's see, the Ultra Hammer. This is Mario's ultimate weapon that is not the Lazy Shell. It actually is not that far off from the Lazy Shell's attack power, and it has a much lower random value. So it isn't impossible for you to get a weird luck streak where it can consistently deal more damage than the Lazy Shell, but for the most part, I prefer the Lazy Shell. I know there's at least one area where you fall, you get a chest, so that time of falling off, that was intentional. That wasn't me just screwing up. Alright, so let's just shimmy our way along here. And we'll be periodically checking to see which area I fall into, and that will give me a reward. Not this one, not this one. Here we've got a boss enemy that awaits us, the first of many in the gate. It's Mario. It's Mario! How did he get here? We better do something. And we've got our first boss of the gate, the Countdown. You know what, no, wait, it's not Mario who has the, Troopa pin as Bowser, so we'll wait until his turn around. I was going to try the star egg. Let me see. So we got the two dingalings here, and then we've got the Countdown. The dingalings will just be attacking us every time their turn comes up. The Countdown, as you can imagine, is counting down, and he gets a different effect depending on what his countdown is at. Also, I completely mistimed the timed hit there. Alright, Bowser's got the Troopa pin, so let's give our star egg a try here. Incidentally, it looks like Grape Guy has other certain victory milestones that you can reach with him. I got stuff like a Royal Syrup, a Kero Cola, and a, let me see, I think there was one other thing. Well, I definitely got a Royal Syrup and a Kero Cola. So, oh, and a Rock Candy, The Scarecrow status is like the least threatening status in the game, to be completely honest. Hey, that's lucky. It's 1 o'clock, time to play. Alright, at 1 o'clock, he'll cast a crystal spell on us, or perhaps just a random attack spell. I'm not too overly familiar with this boss, because I usually kill him really fast. I'm just focusing on taking out the dingalings right now, get their abilities out of the picture. I gotta say, Drill Claw just has a super satisfying animation. I mean, I know it's Bowser's basic attack animation. Also, that might be a dead Bowser right there. Oh yeah, that totally. It's 3 o'clock. Time to recover. And yes, he'll cast a healing spell there, but nothing too spectacular. So yes, the countdown, he'll just be counting down, and every time he reaches a different milestone in his countdown, he will cast a different spell. I believe there's also one time where he just waits. Alright, we actually could use all the freebies we could use for pick-me-ups, because it's going to be a little bit before we can buy more of those, though we will get an opportunity to resupply if you came into this area understocked and, you know, you just didn't want to leave to go get more stuff. Alright, this should be curtain call for this dingling. Yes. So now we can just focus on taking out the countdown, get a redundant attack up status on Bowser. It's 5 o'clock. Time for a break, huh? Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Of course, that means he's going to try and inflict sleep on my entire party, and since nobody has the safety badge or safety ring here, he just succeeds. Time to fully recover. Yeah, that's not exactly a full recover, but close enough for his purposes. Fortunately, Mario is just absolutely destroying this guy with jumps. No problem. Dinner time! Ooh, dear. That might be curtain calls for Bowser and Geno. They're both pretty low on HP. Yes for Geno, no for Bowser, but that is okay. Let's just use a pick-me-up on Geno here. And this is the exact kind of thing we have spare Caracol. Nice! This is exactly the kind of thing we have spare Caracolas for when we don't have Toadstool on standby for healing. Yeah, you're a lot more reliant on item healing if you are not using Toadstool. But fortunately, guess I'll break. 9 o'clock is also a good break time for me, as in I'm so exhausted at that point in the day that I usually just fall on the floor and fall asleep. I'm exaggerating, I'm exaggerating. There we go. So yeah, kind of a weird fight, but nothing too difficult. The first of several bosses that we end up fighting in the gate, though, so this is not the only thing we will expect to see here. At least we managed to let him have his little siesta. Right, I think coming up soon, I think, is an area where you can drop down and you get something. Hey, wait a second. That's the Axum Rangers. That's Axum Red, isn't it? Well, yes, we've got mass-produced Axum Rangers, the Machine Maids. There's, in fact, a variety of Machine Maids all throughout the gate area, and naturally, as you can see, they are grayscale versions of bosses we've already defeated. One thing to note about the Machine Maids is that because they're just boss reskins, a large majority of them, in fact I think all of them, are actually immune to Geno Whirl, even though they're considerably weaker than the bosses that they're based on, so you can't insta-kill them like that. But they're no real problem. As you can see, they don't have anywhere near the durability. How funny is it that we got way more experience for defeating the replica Axum Rangers than we did for fighting the actual ones? Not that I can really complain at this stage of the game. Also, that was annoying. The whole reason I jumped up there was to get this treasure chest. There we go, full recovery. Okay, I think this is where we can fall, and there's a reward for us waiting down here, should we pursue it. Yes, get a chest here, another flower, and another recovery mushroom to replace the flower point we lost. Bit of a redundant get on the second one there, but hey, I'll take it. Always appreciate going into battle at my maximum fighting capacity. Get past these guys. I gotta say, for how easy it is to defeat them, the Amiiboids give pretty good experience. 17 a pop. Granted, you usually only end up fighting one of them. Here is the Jabbit, and we've also got a Mad Mallet here. I think the Jabbit is immune to jump, but the Mad Mallet shouldn't be. Yeah, he's fine. Nothing too threatening here. These are the basic mooks of the gate area. Can't even hold a candle to the Machine Maids, who actually do hit relatively close to their boss counterparts in the damage that they deal. Here we've got mass-produced Shysters, way stronger than the ones that we fought at the beginning of the game. These are Springers, not to be confused with Jerry Springer. Well, who knows, man, they might be. Well, let's not think too hard about that. I'm getting unfortunate images in my head. Oh, Geno, come on. Here, I thought you were a marksman. Fortunately, the overwhelming... Ah, sweet. Yeah, the overwhelming attack power we have on our side at this point in the game, we just absolutely shred these guys. They're no threat at all. Also, you probably noticed we're getting really, really good experience from all the fights we're getting into. Hey, it's Replica Mac. I have no choice but to fight because I got hit by an arrow that stunned me there. So, you know, that's just something we got to deal with. But these guys, not too threatening. Geno Flash should take them out, no problem. If not, Geno Flash followed up by a Bowser Crush should do the trick. There we go. Yeah, he's so close to the original Mac that he even explodes in a shower of coins like the original did. But he gives way more experience. Yeah, you will rapidly get to level 30 if you do your level grinding here. And as you can see, now that we've passed the level 20 mark, Princess Toadstool has hit level 21, and her level up gains have absolutely throttled. Now you just get +2 to everything, rather than the significantly higher gains you would get originally. However, your bonuses do not suffer diminishing returns at this point, so picking ideal levels for those can get you way more stats than you'd otherwise be getting at this stage of the game. Boy, those arrows are aggressive. Yep. This time around, there is nothing worthwhile if you fall, so that's just a waste of time if we happen to fall there. What do we got over here? These are... we did not fight the upgraded version of the Big Boo, so we'll check these guys out. These are Little Boos. You know what, let's just make use of our Star Egg here. Suppose I could also use a Fright Bomb to scare them off, but that does not have guaranteed odds. Yeah, as you can see, the Star Egg has a perhaps little too long animation for its own good, but, hey, it's good enough to take these guys out. So, yeah, wow, 38 experience points? Nice. Bowser especially appreciates picking ideal levels at this point in the game, since his stat gains per level up have always been his worst aspect, though he does still get pretty good HP at this point. Alright, got a Royal Syrup here. We'll just toss out one of our max mushrooms. We don't need nearly as many of those as we have. I am not at all concerned about running into a healing issue later in this area. Let me see, what does this... Okay, this just takes us back. That was a waste of time to jump on. So we'll just... oh no! Ah, curses. I'm trying to be thorough here, and once again, I'm forgetting important things and end up wasting more time. But that's okay. Alright, if I can just make it on here, we are good. You know what? Just for fun, since we don't really need Geno boost at this point, let's get Mallow in for a spell. You know, a spell. Get it? Pun. But yes, let's get Mallow in for a little bit. Let me see here. What do I want to put on him that we have in reserve? You know what? Quartz Charm is as good as anything from Mallow. There is stuff later on that can threaten us with Shredder, but not at this point, so not anything I'm too worried about. Max Mushroom? Do I have anything worse? Well, actually, yes, I have that Fright Bomb, so we can just chuck that out. I can also get rid of those fireworks, since there's no reason to have those in your inventory. They are purely a trade item. One thing to note about the Little Boos is that they have extremely high physical evasion, so often your attacks will end up missing them. Here we've got Replica Bowyer, and he still has his button gimmick, so that's something we have to watch out for, but I'm not overly concerned about that. We can just absolutely shred through this guy with the overwhelming attack power we have. Let's give Star Rain a shot here and see if I can get a good number of bounces off of it. Remember, you want to hit the Y button when it's squishing like that. That'll get the jump chain to continue. Okay. Yeah, Star Rain, not the most interesting attack in the world to use. But, oh my, that was not worth the effort at all. Yeah, I think I'll just stick to Snowy, since it's way faster to get the ideal animate, or rather, get the ideal timed hit for that. As you can see, Replica Bowyer is actually pretty resilient, but we still managed to take him down before he managed to use his central gimmick. Nice experience, though. Good stuff. Mario getting a little bit more kicking power for his lazy shell, able to honk that chunky thing around. And get Geno another attack power boost here, and we're golden. Okay, moving on. Got a different variant of the Replica Axum Rangers here. I'm just going to get past these ones, and then we'll fight the one at the end. I believe this formation has Axum Yellow and Axum Black in it. Oh, whoops, well, we're fighting it now. No, that was indeed the same old formation that we were used to, so no point in showing that off. For comparison's sake, pulling off Snowy with the timed hit got 170 damage to Star Rain's 260, so I guess Star Rain's a little bit better, but it's also a lot slower. Let's give ourselves a Royal Syrup boost here. Yeah, one of the big problems Mallow has, hey, bunch of new enemies here. Here we've got these little ninja-looking guys and their hippopo friends. Actually, they are just called ninjas, alright. Works for me. Nice and easy to remember. But yeah, one of the... Oh, wow, they got an on-death attack. Interesting. But yeah, one of the big problems that Mallow has to contend with is that enemies towards the end of the game get really high magic defense, which really cuts into his ability to deal good damage to them because he's all about the magic. And his best attack is just so impractical. Like, seriously, to get similar damage from Mario, I just need to use Jump, and honestly, it hits even harder. Yeah, Star Rain has multi-targeting. You know what, since I haven't really showed any of these off, here's Ultra Flame. Also haven't showed off Ultra Jump. Literally, these attacks look exactly the same as their super variants. The only difference is that if you use them on multiple targets, various hits from them will veer off and hit random targets. So that was the ninja. Here we've also got a replica Yuridovich dropping down, which we will actually need to take him down because that block that he's jumping on, we need to get that out of the way by defeating him. Also, I picked the suboptimal order to grab those items, but not a big deal. So let's get into battle with replica Yuridovich here. Once again, he fights pretty similarly to the normal Yuridovich. Let's show off Ultra Jump here. One thing to note about Ultra Jump is that the timing window for getting jumps after a certain point is a little bit more generous. Also, I failed that miserably. But after a certain point, you only need to, or you get a 3-frame window to get successive jumps as opposed to a 2-frame window. I know, super generous. Also, I thought he had a different name, but no, it still says Machine Made. I could have sworn that said Mithril Made, and I was like, did I never notice that? But no, I was just seeing what I wanted to see. Get some variety in what we're doing here. Just checking out Star Rain here to see how much damage this does to this guy. Riveting gameplay, I know. Fortunately, I'm glad I read up a guide on what the precise timing for that is. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Not exactly a good damage per second ratio, but at least it was decent against this guy. You need to defeat at least one of those Yuridoviches, because when you do, the block will explode, allowing us to get forward. Heading into this area that we just dropped into, we are immediately thrust into a battle. Behold, they've taken the bait! I guess I can spare a few minutes. Maybe they'd like to play. And yes, we've got Cloaker and Domino. Domino is more magic-focused, Cloaker is more physical-focused. I guess we'll, since we've got a more physically oriented party, excepting Mallow, we'll just focus on blasting down Domino. Echo Bubble, I believe, has a chance to silence your character. Oh no, inflicts fear. Okay. Pay me no heed. I am not worth listening to at all. Also, Mallow is kind of hosed with the fear status. It just completely torpedoes his magic stat, so we'll just have him do normal attacks until he recovers. Unfortunately, I don't have any able juices at my disposal. Also, yeesh, that lazy shell hit. That's better than what Bowser could ever... Oh man, Domino did not stand a chance. This was tougher than I thought. I don't like where this is going. And Cloaker flees like a coward. However, it's not so much a flee as he is making a tactical retreat, because behind him... Put your dukes up. He crawls onto this thing and merges with it. Were you to go Cloaker the first instead of Domino, it would be Domino who merges with the Earthlink. I guess I'll just go for a Snowy since it's a little bit more effective since we got 2 targets who probably are reasonably vulnerable to magic. At the very least, I know Cloaker is. Ever so slightly. Alright, so hit those guys right there. Ow. Please leave me alone, Earthlink. I gotta be mindful of my health here. Let's focus on taking out the Earthlink first. I think, actually, it's been a while since I've done this fight, so I kind of forget how this one works. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to get a heal onto Mario. Fortunately, we have all these max mushrooms just burning a space in my inventory. Plus, Mallow is still fear-stricken, so... Poison? Oh, jeez! Bowser did not have a good day there. Yeah, the Earthlink can actually hit pretty hard, so be mindful of that. Fortunately, since Bowser comes after Mario, he can get a chance to go without really wasting too much of our action economy. Alright, do another snowy here, although probably I should have healed Mallow there. Strong chance that he'll die here, though fortunately he still has a defense buff status. Sadly, Bowser, because he died, lost his attack buff status from the Troopa Ring. Ooh, Carnicus. I know this one absolutely... Yeah, that one just demolishes your health bar. Alright, let's hit this thing with another jump. Man, resilient. Alright. Mallow is cured of his fear status, so he's doing pretty good. Let's give Mario an HP rain here. If Mallow gets hit, he will absolutely die. Full disclosure, the only reason I'm going after the Earthlink is because the previous time I played this game, I went for Cloaker first, so I'm just curious to see what happens if you defeat the Earthlink first. I am potentially wasting your time for my own sick amusement. Sue me. And yeah, no surprise there that Mallow got killed. Pretty unfortunate, honestly, because that puts him without his attack buff and defense buff, the whole reason I gave him the Quartz Charm. But whatever, this should deal decent enough damage. Alright, Earthlink, how's it looking for you? Okay, I think it just is just their combined HP. Whatever, we win. Not a particularly exciting fight, although some pretty impressive single-target damage there. With that taken care of, we can head this way and find ourselves into a unique area. Production is on schedule. This, despite the fact that Mac, Bowyer, Yuridovich, and the Axum Rangers were defeated. At this rate, Smithy will have a new army in no time. A new army? You can't be making more weapons. Haven't you caused enough trouble already? Oh yeah? Who are you? This is the Mario. Give up now while you still have a chance. Shut down production now or he'll stomp ya. Literally. What did you say, you little puffball? Mad Mallet! Trash him! I'm not too concerned about what Mad Mallet is capable of, so we'll just have Mario kick one of these things, and let's have Bowser throw out a Bowser Crush to take out the remainder. We've got all these flower points. Sadly, we could not hit the cap, but that's more due to a lack of interest in me farming. Oh, wow. Okay, that wasn't as effective as I was hoping. I apologize. Fortunately, it gives me a chance to just use more symbol action. These guys must be decently magic resistant. Feeding into my previous point about how Mallow has problems at this stage of the game. At least Gino, who also has pretty powerful magic, he at least has a very sizable physical attack stat. In fact, if you get Gino to the level cap, he's like #1 in almost every stat. I think only like Bowser beats him in HP, and Mallow beats him in magic attack. Alright, let's see what you got. I think a couple of characters have better defense than him also. Here we've got the Clerk, who I'm not too overly concerned about what this guy can do. We'll just jump on him. Let me see here. You know what? We got these rock candies just burning up a hole in our inventory. Let's use them here. Oh, one thing to note about the rock candy is that it also has a timed hit. I wasn't paying attention, so I completely missed that I could have gotten it. From what I've read, if you hit the item button after the actual item disappears and before the stars start, you get bonus damage. Ha! Hope you learned your lesson. We're almost there, Mario. Come on! Alright, let's go. Hey, what do we got here? What do you suppose this switch does? Nothing's happening. Mallow, you're about to turn into a crane game. Huh? What's with the funny face, Mario? Oh, I know. You're trying to make me look, aren't you? I'm not gonna fall for that one. Mallow, no, this isn't a joke. No! Ah, help me, Mario! Okay, luckily Mario just pushed him out like he was a block. Boy, that was scary. Guess the green switch controls the crane. Wonder if we could make use of that fact. Well, huh? Mario! Hey, it's Toad. Been a while since we've seen one of you guys. Phew, I finally made it up here. How did you get here? Let me help you guys out. Princess! I'm sorry I snuck out without telling you or the Chancellor. I just wanted things to get back to normal. I wanted to do my part to help. You know, I think it's been a while since Toadstool has actually said anything. Princess. Yes, that's it! Any job that lets me help both Mario and the princess is worthwhile. You're gonna help both of us? Well, I carried all I could. Now, what could you use? And Toad opens up a little item shop for us. Yes, he does not give us any of this stuff for free. Among other things that he sells, you may have noticed, he sells max mushrooms. Pretty good. Let me just take stock of how many pick-me-ups I got. 5, that's plenty. Anything I want to sell? Let's get these fireworks out of my inventory, but otherwise, no. Alright, so yeah, I don't really need any supplies from him, but if you are understocked, this is an opportunity to resupply, and he will stay here selling you stuff. This is for you. And we get a free rock candy. Nice. Thank you, Toad. We're almost there. Come on, let's show him. Alright, let's get Toadstool in the party now. Since she finally decided to make an appearance after so long. Also, man, look at her HP stats. Even higher than Mario and Bowser. Yeesh. Hardy princess. Here's the report. Pounders are just, you know, the mallets, but they have blue feet. Sir, drill bit will be finished on time. We're ahead of schedule. We'll make Smithy proud. Good work, everyone. The harder we work, the stronger Smithy will become. The weapons we manufacture here will be... just think of it. When Smithy takes over Mario's world, we can do anything we want! Not so fast. You sure are a cocky bunch. I rule this world. Don't you forget it. It's Mario! Mac 2 and Yuridovich 2 didn't stop him? Not even close, my dude. No, leave Mario out of this. I'm the one you need to worry about, not him. No, throw it at him, not me. Oh, let's try this again, sorry. Mario, you're about to make the longest jump of your life. You're ignoring me. And thus we are thrust into another battle, this time with a manager instead of a clerk. Mario is going full Karen at this point and is jumping on the manager's face. Alright, let's see if I can't get the timing for that rock candy time hit. So let me see if I did that right. Nope, did not do that right. Oh well. Toadstool, give this guy 1-4 with the frying pan. Scramble his brains for me. And then Mario can finish them off. As you can see, more what are these pounders will come in after a amount of time has passed. In this case, it was just a singular turn. But these guys, not really too much of a threat. I'm pretty sure they're also resistant to magic, like the mallets were, so we'll just whack them upside their hammer heads. Finish them off that way. Alright. And then have Mario go in for a lazy shell kick, and we are all good there. There you go, Bowser. You got to show him what for. Well, like the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Haiku. It's okay, Bowser. Don't stick yourself patting his back, Mario. Well. Alright, with that taken care of, that's Bowser's last hurrah, so let's get Geno in and go with the tried and true meta party, Mario, Geno, and Toadstool. The ultimate party in this game, really. You there? Are you the one in charge here? Do you know what your weapons have been doing to our world? Stop this nonsense at once. I'm afraid that isn't possible. Any dissent against Smithy will be dealt with by immediate meltdown. Oh dear. Meltdown? Zoinks! You can't scare me. I got Mario by my side. Brave Princess Peach boldly runs away. Dissenters will be eliminated. Production will continue. And once again, we've got another battle against an extremely similar enemy. In this case, it's the Director. As you can see, he's got 4 Poundettes at his side, so I guess, in this case, the female of the species is definitely more deadly than the male. Fortunately, Geno Flash should deal some decent damage to these things, although I don't know if it is enough to kill. Probably not, based on what we've seen from other magic attacks we've thrown out, but who knows, I might be wrong. Yeah, not even close. So, you know what? Just to see if it'll... Oh, never mind. They get their chance to go anyway, so we'll just do another Geno Flash when Geno's turn comes around. As you can see, these things aren't exactly that threatening to begin with, so I'm not overly concerned. And let's just whack the Director upside the head. And give him a jump for good measure. Think this will take him out? No, he's still got a little bit more in the tank. He's worked hard to get to his Director position, you see? He lives up to the title. I'm not exactly sure what the title Director implies in the context of this game, but he certainly lives up to it. Alright, good stuff. Toadstool, I need you to finish this guy off with a single frying pan hit. Oh no, Valor up. Tragedy. Oh dear, and Vigor up. This guy is going for broke. But, and once again, I'm not overly concerned about him. Alright, so is there more Poundettes coming in? Doesn't look like it. I think I'll, when Geno's turn rolls around, I'll give him a Geno boost, just in case. Yeah, I'll give him a Geno boost, just to be on the safe side. The idea here is that if Geno's turn rolls around again, Geno Flash should be able to take out the Poundettes. How unfortunate. I'm gonna be really upset if I would have won the fight just by getting another attack on the Director. And yes, I would have. Oh well. I was going for strategy there, and it just was not necessary. Fortunately, well, I was gonna say fortunately, with the damage I'm seeing from Mario here, Geno Flash should kill these things. Yeah, you know what, Mario, just tear through them with once agains. This works too. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so last one did not come around, but Geno still gets his turn before the Poundettes do, so he just cleans up. There we go. Nothing too fancy there. Good amount of experience and coins that we don't need. That was scary, but we can't run away now. We've got to kick these lowlives out of our world. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. But that's neither here nor there. What we have here is a save block, the final opportunity to save our game, which naturally we're gonna do so, and that is where we are going to leave this video. It's been running for my adequate runtime. I think this is good enough. When we return, the final episode, the big showdown with Smithy that the entire game has been building up to. I sincerely hope to see you there, but until then, please have a wonderful, super, extra Mario RPG day. Goodbye.